a never-ending line of cars here. Hey guys, how y'all doing? So yesterday I posted a question in some of the writing groups. The question was simple, and the question originated in my head after I had watched a few interviews of professional racers, so people that ride real well. You know, some of them say they go into turns basically not using their brake. I guess they slow down before it, and then they gas it around the turn. So I'm going to be trying both techniques. There was close to 200 comments in one of the groups, close to 100 comments in the other group. So a lot of people gave their input about it, and you know, I thank you for that. Now there were a few people. There were actually two guys that said, this is exactly what they said. They said, if you're asking these type of questions, you shouldn't be riding. And that just really pissed me off. I mean, that's the type of stuff that you just want to meet those guys and talk to them in person about it, you know. It just really pissed me off. You know, what they're saying is, hey man, just when you're born, you know, you listen to what people say and don't ask questions. So those two guys are very religious. You know, they're basically saying, just do as you're told and don't ask questions, you son of a bitch. That's what they're telling you, you know? And I didn't like that. And, you know, I appreciate all the answers and all the, you know, people are saying go to the track. I've been to tracks, you know. Guys, this is not like, I'm not like a new rider that's asking for advice. I'm someone who likes to really get to the bottom of things, really find out the truth about stuff. So here we're gassing it around the corner. That technique works pretty good. Now I'm going to be on the brake, on the front brake, and then gassing it out, on the front brake, and then gassing it out. So, like, both techniques work pretty dang good. You know what I mean? So, it's really a question of where did these techniques originated from? Why some people only do one or only do the other? Is it because they were told to do that in the beginning and they just blindly do it without asking questions? Why one and not the other? You know, it's a very good thing, guys, to ask questions. So those two guys that said, if I'm asking questions, I shouldn't be riding, that's what they said. Again, fuck you. Fuck both of you, because that is religious bullshit that I won't tolerate. You know, it's like, it just doesn't work. What you're saying doesn't work. You always want to be asking questions. You want to deeply understand why you're doing the things you're doing. Deeply understand it. And that was the whole point of that question. Now I'm out and about today again. I try to ride every day. When my clients aren't calling me, I take it as a sign that I need to go ride. We are in California. This is the mountains between Hollywood and the San Fernando Valley. Yeah, so like I said, those questions originated after I watched those two interviews. And thank you for everybody who basically answered as the question was asked. They answered the actual question and didn't start telling me what to do. They didn't, you know, start being funny. I appreciate that, because what we're trying to do, the Roll-On magazine, the Los Honorables Club, we're trying to do is we're finding the truth about motorcycles and motorcycle riding. So we're not going to take anything. There are some people that wrote, hey, you need to do it like this, like this, like this, period. They actually wrote it out in words, period, like there's no other way. No, guys, no, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. And you guys are so used to people asking for like advice or like beginners or whatever that you can't even consider that someone is researching the subject deeply. And this is just one of the questions that we are researching. So going in a little bit on the front brake and then gassing it. I like that technique. I like it. I like how that feels. Now let's try braking ahead of time, letting go. You see, both of them work. I'm braking, 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 going, going, going. I'm braking, 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 going, going, going. Both of the techniques are just fine. So, my question is, why do people only use one or the other and they just, they can't comprehend using the other technique? Probably because you were told to do so. This is a very bad thing, guys. When you're told to do something, you should never take it as a fact and that's just the last concept, that's the only and last concept that'll work. No! Do your own research about it. Just take it as, an opinion, a point of view that somebody has, but it's not the end. It's not the end of the world. There's other ways